I'm John Burstein, speaking to you from my home in Lincolnville, Maine, with my wife, Christine, a former state representative, my son, Lucas, and my dog and my cat. In 1976, I created a character on television called Slim Goodbody, a costume character that taught health to children. I was on TV for about 40 years, and given this current crisis, I decided to create a video that would help explain to children in a non-threatening way about the COVID virus. It's available on YouTube. Just Google Slim Goodbody YouTube and COVID-19, and it will be there for you. And I think for all you parents, it will help you explain this disease and what's going on in a very clear, concise, and non-threatening manner. My message of hope for today is about human beings in general. Our species is incredibly smart, but we sometimes do incredibly stupid things. But yet, we learn often from our mistakes, and our cognitive ability, humans' cognitive ability, is astounding. And therefore, I am sure that we will move through this disease, we will learn from this disease, and we will come out on the other side with a great deal more information than we had going in, clearly, and that will help us to remain a healthier society in the future. We will learn things like they learned with NASA. When NASA sent off the spaceships, we gained incredible knowledge in a vast variety of subject matters, which I think is going to help us here. And speaking of NASA, I would like to talk to you about our man of the day, John C. Hobault. On this day in 2014, aerospace engineer John C. Hobault, who convinced NASA to use the lunar orbit rendezvous method to land American astronauts on the moon, died at 95 in Scarborough, where he had been living in retirement. Hobault, who grew up in Iowa and Illinois, was a key figure in the behind-the-scenes debate in the late 1950s about how to safely send astronauts to the moon and back, rather than shooting a great big rocket directly at the moon, landing it and taking it off again, which was technology we didn't happen to have, or firing a lunar vehicle at the moon from Earth orbit. Hobault and others proposed putting two small vehicles into lunar orbit, sending one to the moon's surface, and then launching it to meet and dock with the other capsule before returning to Earth. Hobault worked at NASA's Langley Research Center, but he was not on the moon landing project team. German-born rocket designer Verna von Braun became incensed when Hobault went around the chain of command and made a direct pitch to NASA's Associate Administrator, Robert Siemens. Hobault left NASA in 1963, but von Braun invited him to the Mission Control Room in Houston to observe the Apollo 11 moon landing in 1969. Now, when Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin's lunar capsule touched down, Hobault recalled decades later, von Braun said, "Thank you, John, it was a good idea." Hobault spent his final days in a Scarborough nursing home, suffering from Parkinson's disease. But according to his obituary, Hobault was a scientist to the end and donated his brain to the Massachusetts General Hospital for study of the disease. Thank you.